Let's revisit the discussion on the Education Department's plan to revert to the old academic calendar due to the El Nino impact. To tell us more about this, we have DepEd Assistant Secretary Francis Bringas. Good morning, Asec. Thank you for joining us today.
Yeah, good morning, Angela and Angelo. Good morning to all your listeners.
Okay, so Asec, could you tell us more about your plan dito nga po sa pag-conduct ng gradual reversion ng ating school calendar, and how do you intend to do this?
Yeah, yung Angela, yung ating gradual reversion actually based on the adjusted calendar.
Right.
Aabutin tayo ng 2 years or 2 school years bago makabalik sa June opening. That is based on the consultations that we have conducted with all our stakeholders. However, meron tayong general public clamor on the immediate reversion to June to March na opening. So we have already written the Office of the President seeking guidance, and we have presented to his office, to the Excellency President Marcos, several options. At binibigyan, of course, natin ang palasyo ng enough time to study carefully the options that we have presented.
Yes, Asec, I'd like to ask now, was a study conducted na between the two school calendars, the current one we have right now and the current one we're reverting back to, in terms of ano ang mas may impact sa pag-aaral ng estudyante? Yung classes during times of malalakas ang ulan, or with now the temperatures possibly reaching 50 degrees soon, which was, based on your studies, ano po ang mas nakaka-impact sa overall success ng isang estudyante?
Well, it would appear na yung extreme heat na nararanasan natin ngayon would really be not conducive to learning. No? Kahit nasa loob ka ng classroom, kung ganun yung heat, masyado siyang hindi conducive. Unlike when you are in a rainy season na alam mo na makakapag-concentrate ka pa rin, not unless na heavy typhoons ang nararanasan natin. But based on experience, nakaka-cope tayo in the past kapag meron tayong mga suspension due to typhoon.
Okay.
Yeah, Asec, kasi regarding nga po dun sa mga pinagbabasihan natin na required number of days, ang nakalagay po dun is 180 to 220 days number of school days. Kung i-revert po natin ito dun sa inyong proposal, it's going to be 165 if I'm not mistaken, 165 days. So, ano po yun? Meron po ba tayong lalabagin doon na batas dahil hindi po natin ma-achieve yung 180 to 220 days? And how will this impact po yung learning process po ng mga kabataan natin dahil mas iiksi po, no, for the meantime, yung number of school days nila?
Well, ang kinoconsider talaga ng department, based on our experts in the curriculum, lalo na sa Bureau of Learning Delivery, na ang kinakailangan natin talaga na minimum number of days para makumpleto yung ating competencies as per curriculum ay 180 days.
Right.
So yung aggressive reversion to the June to March na school year natin would only give us around 165 days to complete competencies that should have been completed in 180 days. So definitely magkakaroon tayo ng extra work and interventions for all our learners para ma-cover yung lahat ng competencies natin.
So ano po yung nakikita natin dun na adjustment? Kumbaga weekend classes? Are we seeing nagagawin po natin yun?
We are looking at still conducting alternative delivery mode para ma-cover natin yung several competencies that will not be covered. And definitely kung ADM natin ay yung 165 days natin ay puro face-to-face. Then to complete the 180 days, baka kailangan natin mag-ADM for some Saturdays.
Opo.
Yes, Asec, I'd like to ask lang, no, now that we're seeing changes in our weather patterns, are we considering finally putting in distance learning as a part of the schedule in case na makaranas tayo ng extreme weather conditions on both sides, whether may it rain or heat?
Yes, you are right, Angelo. No, in fact, we are coming up in the next few weeks or in the next few days. We already have the specific guidelines on the institutionalization of blended learning in the public schools. So this is not only blended learning because of extreme heat, but it will cover all other interruptions that may be natural or human-induced interactions.
Yeah, I'd like to touch up on that a little, Asek. Kasi in the past, di ba, pag bumabagyo at umuulan, suspension ng classes, are we saying now baka in the future, kung bumagyo at di makapasok ang student, instead of marking it in the calendar na may absent sila or may kulang na araw, pwedeng itag natin and we put distance learning as a backup for this para the calendar may be uninterrupted?
Yes, that is already a standing policy in the department,
Okay.
Angelo. In fact, lahat ng mga class suspensions natin ngayon, only the face-to-face are suspended and we are automatically shifting to alternative delivery.
So yung calendar medyo hindi tayo nagkukulang, Asek.
Yes,
Okay.
they are still counted as school days.
Okay, thank
Okay,
you.
Asek, ito pong proposal po ng gradual reversion ng number of school days natin. Do we have an update on the proposal to President Marcos? Nag-respond na po ba yung kanyang opisina regarding this?
Wala pa naman, Angela. We are still waiting for that. And if the office of the president requires a more detailed presentation, then the department is ready to do so.
Doon din po sa usapin na ito, no, mga adjustment ng number of school days natin, may mga concerns din po yung ating mga guro, no, na sabi po nila baka daw po maapektuhan yung kanilang vacation pay. What's your thoughts on that?
That is true, Angela. No, you know that the proportional vacation pay of teachers, yun yung sinusweldo nila tuwing bakasyon, and that is usually 2 months.
Yeah.
Ay nakabase din ang computation niyan dun sa number of school days in a given school year. So yan yung isa sa mga compromises na tinitignan natin, and that will be sorted out kapag nagkaroon na tayo ng consultations, even when magkaroon na tayo ng final decision on this.
Asek, meron din akong isa pang concern regarding pa rin po sa mga teachers natin dahil nga po sa pag-a-adjust pa rin, no, ng ating number of school days, baka daw po magkaroon ng mga teaching overload. Magkakaroon din daw po sila ng bayad dito. Can you explain that to us po?
Yes, we have just issued Department Memo number 5, rationalizing the teaching overload pay of our teachers. At definitely kapag more than 6 hours, yung teaching load ng teacher ay magiging eligible siya to receive a teaching overload pay.
Right. And kamustahin ko na rin po, taking this opportunity na nandito po kayo dun sa mga pag-hire po natin ng mga teaching assistant, administrative personnel para po tulungan yung ating mga teachers. Saan na po tayo on that part?
Well, out of the plantilla positions na around 18,000 plantilla positions for the non-teaching personnel, ang ating filling up rate is already up to around 95 to 97%. So we are very confident na before the start of the new school year, in the next month, ay mahahire na natin, makukompleto na natin yan. At syempre, meron din tayong mga locally hired administrative staff in some of the schools, particularly sa mga LGUs na merong ilang funds sa kanilang special education fund and general fund.